Hello everyone, I'm Ian Sloss and we are Prompto. Now Prompto is an online platform for people who suffer from degenerative diseases such as dementia and Alzheimer's and they suffer from memory dysfunction. What we want to do is we want to provide them this service and also keep in mind their families and the carers. So here is Harriet. Harriet suffers from early stage Alzheimer's. There's 800,000 people like Harriet in this country, and it costs us £10.3 billion just for the residential care. So this is the typical network. So you've got Harriet at the top, and she interacts with her son, Michael. Michael and her interact with her care worker, Ramon, and the care worker and Harriet interact with the care manager. Now, from what we know, the interaction between those people isn't very good. And what we want to develop is we want to make the patient, the sufferer, more independent. We want to give the family members more peace of mind about that their sufferer, their parent, their loved one is safe. And we want to provide the opportunity for the carers to provide a better quality of care. From our research, no one's really doing this. No one's really closing the loop between the carer, the patient, and the office. Most people don't include the family. And we feel this is an area that can be completely catched up upon. We've done some research, and we looked at Susan, we spoke to Emma, who's over here, and we spoke to John. Now, between these three people, and John is the CIO of local governments, between these three people, they all said it was a fantastic idea, and it's something that should reduce the costs, and at the same time increase the quality of care to the people. Now, we did some quick surveys, and we found that 70% of people that we asked who suffer from such illnesses said that they would find this incredibly useful. So I'm just going to talk you through quickly a quick video we've thrown up that might help describe what we're doing. So we're now at the center of the agency. This is Philip, he's the manager. He's now telling Ramon, so Ramon, can you go see Harriet, please? He clicks OK. This then sends the message to Harriet. Harriet now picks this up, sees it. She's no longer scared. She knows someone's going to come to the door. She's not frightened. She's not going to be confused about it. She clicks it. She now knows he's coming. But let's say, for instance, she doesn't take her medication. Let's say she forgets to do something. What happens then? She gets this prompt. Her son here is walking down. Say it's half an hour after she's forgotten to take her medication. He gets a message. The message says, your mother hasn't taken her pills. He can now call her mother. He could call the care agency, and he could get her, resolve the problem quicker than he would, say, if it was in the evening and he was at work. He's now phoning her, and it's nice and straightforward. So this is what we've just mocked up in 54 hours. And what we want to do is we know that the people who suffer have auditory or sight issues, so we want to make it fully multi-sensory, and we want to make it fully personalized so we can actually develop it for individuals so the families can have a constructive attitude towards their persons. So who do we sell this to? Well, there's 10,300 independent care agencies, and that's not even care homes, that's just agencies who run door-to-door services. And there's 150 large local authorities who deal with care for these institutions. These are very large contracts. And we've recently found out as well that Big Pharma are now changing their sales model to an outcomes basis, which means that they need to actually provide a level of service which we feel that we could actually interact with them. So how do we get to market? We suspect that we believe that we can have our free prototype, which is a one-to-one interaction. So that's one family member to one sufferer. We think we can have that ready by February, and the following month we'll have our full B2B management platform ready for big businesses where they can operate many agents to many sufferers. Thank you very much, and I'll please invite your questions. This is my team.
Hi, so is there anybody else doing something similar in the market at the moment?
There is no one closing that loop. There is no one offering the level of care, and there's no one doing the notification crossovers, as we know of. There's someone in Canada who's just got big VC input that's doing something, but they're not closing the loop. They're just doing like an agency care system, where they say, this agent went to this person's house, and that's it. What we want to do is we want to have all of this routine stuff, this checklist of stuff done, so when the agent and the carer goes to the home, they can actually spend time caring and you know, being with the person and not having to make sure they've checked their medication and make sure they're okay.
Before we run out of time, how do you know the mum hasn't taken her medicine?
Because, yeah, that's a good point actually, it maybe not been so clear. So she'll get a notification that comes up, she'll get a Prompto. And that will tell her, you need to do this now. She'll do it, and she'll press the button, and then that clears that. We've not set it up intentionally to receive positive messages, just the, I haven't done it. We want that to have independence and integrity. Thank you very much.
Thank you.